YouTube, welcome back to another video. Thought it would be fun to vlog for you guys today. It's Tuesday, November 5th. Ooh, what a fun day. So I was sitting here brainstorming, like, I don't know what workout I want to do. Then I was like, oh, I need to film for YouTube today. And instead of just filming tonight, which I was debating doing just like a jazz and chat, or like one of my boos gave me an idea to do jazz and play a game with you guys, but maybe later we'll do that today. I thought it'd be fun to do a whole vlog, and I look cute. And I keep getting distracted and procrastinating and all that fun stuff. So I'm like going back and forth with what kind of workout I want to do. I have my options. I could do walking on the treadmill. I could do weightlifting. I could do Pilates. I could do Just Dance. I cannot make up my mind, and it's already 9:20 in the morning. And I'm like, so much to do. Time's flying by. And now I got my YouTube to just chat with y'all to help time go by even faster. But Hammy's being so cute right now. Y'all can't see him. Look. Wait, there he is. He's laying on the floor so handsome. But yeah, I was like, well, you know, my YouTube is so used to me just blabbing and not having a plan for our vlogs, but at least I'm doing them. At least I'm posting, you know? Yeah. I really gotta start posting on YouTube Shorts on here, y'all. I gotta start trying to utilize all my platforms. Sometimes I overwhelm myself and then I tell myself I can't handle so much. But then sometimes I'm like, I know I can handle more. So I'm glad that I've got good energy today. I feel good, don't feel sick or nothing. Got good sleep last night. So now it's just deciding what to do today. I've already been posting videos, you know, being productive, that fun stuff. Sorry, I'm blabbing. I'm cold. I turned my heat on. It's like been in the 40s, 50s now in Arizona. So if y'all know me, I don't like to be cold, and I get cold really easily. So yeah, the heat's on. Let's get this heat started and actually work out. I think we'll just do Pilates. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. By the way, for Pilates, I do Move with Nicole. 20-minute intermediate class. Ham's he's laying on my mat. You gonna do Pilates too? Yeah? Gotta work off that fluff. That chunk and fluff, huh? All right, let's get started. This is how I feel right now after that Pilates video. Ooh, 20 minutes, but some intense working out. And it was level intermediate, which I haven't done an intermediate level video before, but it like goes by so fast, which I love, but whew, I'm tired. So still got yoga to do now. And then I can finally get started on my other work for the day. It's Tuesday. I'm ready for Friday. I'm ready to get jazzy with y'all later, that's for sure. So tired, I just want to take a nap. All right, back at it. Also, I do yoga with Adrian for my yoga videos. Love, love, love. Definitely recommend any level of yoga. Well, I don't know about super advanced, but because I'm not super advanced, but she's great for like beginner, intermediate. I love her videos. I'm always laughing. Not sponsored. I wish I knew her. Like, she's so cool. Like, I feel like we're friends because I do her yoga every day, and she's always so silly with it and just acts like herself, which she's a big inspiration for my content creating too. So yeah. All right, let's get it. This one is going to be for energy, movement medicine. So I'm hoping this will give me more energy for the day, because like I said, all I want to do right now is just lay in bed and take a nap. But I can't. Got stuff to do. So let's get it done. All right. Hello. I think last I saw you guys, I was about to do yoga, or I just finished. I can't remember. Apologies. Well, now it's 3:37 p.m. Let me bring out a little closer. How you doing? And I am currently making myself soup because I've been really bad today and I haven't eaten besides my protein shake. So, and I want to do some jazz. I was debating getting back on my botanical live, but I think today isn't the best day because with elections going on and stuff, I think that normally TikTok really pushes my streams when I have a product tagged, because if I'm making money, excuse me, off TikTok shop, then they're making money, right? So, but today I think with the election that it just hasn't been like top of the list for people to watch. So I was like, I'll just keep posting some videos tonight on my botanical page so that way I feel productive. And I got oomph orders mailed out at the post office, which went so smooth, you guys. There was no line. I love when that happens because sometimes I'll go at the exact same time like I did today and the line will be like out the door. It was really nice. So it's been a really nice, like, easy, chill day. I even did my stream a little different, and I didn't, like, normally I stand there and I do my oomph spiel, like, over and over and over again. Like, I'm making sure that I'm constantly talking about my hair product, which can be draining, you know? It's like repeating the same thing over and over. And then sometimes, too, that'll, like, bring out a lot of negativity, which, again, shouldn't bother me. But sometimes it really does get to my energy and stuff. So yeah, it was still a really great stream and got some sales. So I'm super grateful. So now we're making soup and gonna hang out with Minnie, Jazz, keep hanging out with y'all. I want to do maybe tonight, no promises. Y'all will see in the rest of this video, but I would love to do like a little chat with my man and answer some questions. But I was just thinking, I wonder if I should just do that in a separate video, so that way it's like answering questions with my man, you know? Like, it's clear that that's what the video is going to be. This video is just a spend the day with me type video, which, again, apologies that sometimes I'm bad with bringing y'all along with me during the day. So let's jazz together. Very excited for jazzing. Put some intentions to just continue having a great positive day and stick with this positive mindset so that way when my fiance gets home, I'll be able to give him love and positivity. My hair's in this little claw clip and I'm over it. I'm over it. I was driving too with this in my hair and I was like, oh no, I'm not supposed to drive with these in my hair. Because like if something happens and you crash into your seat, I think there's been horror stories about these being like dug into people's heads or something. I don't know. So if you didn't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Oh, the curls are doing some weird stuff now, but they're looking healthy. All right, let's get jazzy. Enough chit-chatting. Although I love chit-chatting. Continues to chit-chat. I love when you guys tell me you love these chit-chatting videos. I've had some people come into my TikTok lives and tell me, they're like, I love your rambling videos, by the way. Like, please don't ever stop making them. I'm just like, thank you. Because I know there's people who don't like them, but still watch them for some reason. But there's a lot of y'all who do like them. So I just love little nice reminders like that. Like, I like it when you're being yourself. I'm like, oh, thank you much. I really appreciate that. All right, I'm sure my water is about to be boiling if it's not already, so let's jazz. First jazz. First jazz of the day. I can't even talk. Oh my god, my tummy is growling. Okay. That was really nice. Love y'all. I do. If you can't tell, I try to cut the coughing out of my videos because I talk at a more quiet tone. So I turn the volume up pretty high when I'm editing. And so the coughs would be like insane if I left them in. But I was coughing, if you can't tell. Ooh. All right, water's boiling. I'll see y'all in the next clip. I said stop. I was coming to grab y'all so that way I could film me eating my soup, you know, and like hanging out with Minnie and vibing. And I was wanting at first to take a jazzy cheers with you guys because I was like, well, I'm going to be up there and I'm going to grab them. I should. But then I was like, I'm already jazzing, so why should I? Growth. Okay, let's go. All right, I have my soup right here, if you can see. Apologies if the lighting's not great in here. It's a work in progress. Hamilton is purring loudly right here next to me. So handsome. But I want to take a bite of soup with y'all. Let me move you. All right, there was a struggle trying to get y'all right there. Okay, but I'm sure it's still very roasty toasty. Cheers. Oh, sorry if it's not focused on me. Cheers. This is so yummy. Definitely make sure you eat. If you're watching this and you haven't eaten, eat. I know this doesn't have a lot of protein. Just normally I suggest protein, but eat something. And I'm watching my friend, which I should get back to because I want to be able to hear her, but one of my boos is kind of going through a hard time and she's on live, so I was like, oh, I should watch her and vibe while I'm vibing. So I'm feeling good, and I love y'all so much. See you in the next clip. Okay. Hey guys, is that an introduction or what? Hanging out with Minnie.
So
I ate my soup.
yeah, she ate her soup. She went gulp, 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 gulp.
Gulp, gulp, gulp. You heard it from the soup queen herself. If you know, you know. But what was I going to say? I don't remember. But we were just chilling. My man's on his way home. Ham's yelling at me. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
He's like, Mom! Mom!
What? I'm talking to the camera, Hamilton. And I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. But I was hanging out watching my boo on live for a little while, and I realized that tonight, because my man and I have been doing some business stuff, productive work in bed, where he needs the computer, and I need to edit this video and upload it tonight. So, because I'm ridiculous and I'm filming the day/night before I post, but I said every Wednesday and I'm gonna stick to it. So I want to try to make as many clips as I can with you guys before I have to go start editing. So I guess we have to go get jazzy. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. By the way, I don't think y'all have seen like our kitchen area yet. My Minnie's talking to me. My man put that up, and he put whoa. Y'all can't see because the sun is there, but there's a storage area here for our dishes and stuff because the sink. But yeah, ooh. Then our the skeleton was on the workout thing, but I obviously had to move him because my man had to work out. But yes, Minnie?
They have something on Netflix called My Boo.
I saw. And so I had to move him. So now he's right here. Or she. Actually, I think it's a she. My grandma gave me it, so. But yeah.
Yes, because pronouns matter.
Spooky stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, pronouns matter. Yeah, Minnie. But people can make honest mistakes too, as long as they don't do it with negative intention. That was really random, and I forgot the tripod. I just started walking up the stairs. My hair looks like a poodle right now. Sorry if y'all are all wonky, dude. All right, so I did want to do like a little game in jazz, but don't get your hopes up. But with my editing crunch, that's gonna have to be later this week. But I did like the idea. One of my boo's nieces, shout out, because I know you're watching this video. She suggested that I do like Dress to Impress or, you know, Animal Crossing or something while I get jazzy with you guys. And so just a little something different. If you guys have any ideas too for me, I'm always all ears. I try not to ask y'all too often because I should be coming up with ideas myself, but y'all come up with some great ones sometimes. So I appreciate it when people try to help me out with ideas and stuff, but I figured we'll jazz together right now. Y'all know me with my jazz and blab. I keep having stuff that I was gonna say and then I'm forgetting. I think I shut my brain off. It's 5:01 now, and we've already jazzed, so brain is shut off, but it's gonna have to turn back on a little bit tonight when we do our work, but it's good work, you know, it's stuff to grow our business that I'm just like so excited for doing, even though if I get stressed sometimes or tired or, you know, life, y'all know. But I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not, that's okay too. Like if you're sad or going through something where you deserve to be sad, you know what I mean? I don't know how to like explain it without giving an example, but there's so many different examples in life. But you'll know if you're sad and you're supposed to be sad, then just know like it's okay to feel those emotions and you'll get through those emotions. And I hope that, you know, you start finding positives in your day every day, and little by little it'll start being just more positive that'll outweigh the negative. And from personal experience, I know what it's like to dwell on negative and only focus on negative things that are happening. So if you woke up late, it's okay. Breathe through it. The universe wanted you to be late. That's the way I like to think a lot. The universe wants you to go through these experiences, and sometimes we really can't explain them, but I figure a lot of the stuff that I went through in my past was to help you guys get through stuff. I like how this turned all deep. Sorry. Real talk, real fast. But I always want to be open with you guys and share more experiences, which is something I'm kind of bad at doing because I'm living my day to day. So sometimes it's hard for me to like go back to the past and be like, oh, you know, I should tell them about this story. And so again, if y'all ever have questions or want me to talk about things specifically, just let me know, because I try to sprinkle in some, you know, good positive mindset stuff, because that's the true reason why I started content creating and I continue to do it, is because I do help so many people, more than I ever imagined that I would in my lifetime so far, ever. And it's really rewarding and just gives me so much gratitude in life when people tell me that, you know, that they just, that they get better because of me, that they're getting better, and I motivate people, which is just really cool, because I know I'm not I'm not perfect whatsoever. So I'm glad that I could be a positive motivation for you guys, and I want to keep being that for y'all and being here for you guys. So I'm gonna try to keep being vulnerable and more open, because no matter how hard you try, sometimes that negative can really be in there and then it holds you back. So I do my best every day to just keep showing y'all more and more of myself and not hold back. So I hope that it shows in my content. So, especially like, I feel like sometimes too when I start my vlogs, I feel like I'm all shy and not as talkative as now. But I guess like right now, like earlier I was working out, so what am I saying? I usually always blab. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm excited for this jazz, and then I'm honestly about to make dinner. I know I just had soup, but I'm still hungry because that wasn't any protein. It was like my snack. And then Minnie's already hungry too for dinner. And she's already had so many snacks. She's like, "Can I have another snack?" And I'm like, no, I'm about to make dinner, I swear. Like, it's 5:05. It's early. That means we're going to be hungry in like an hour or so. But the struggle. I know I'm going to be having cereal later for dessert. Shout out if you have cereal for dessert, because that's my man and I both love some cereal and at night for dessert time. And yeah. Uh, should we jazz? I don't know. Should we? Should we? Should we? I really want to take a Instagram reel, but I hate recording those the same time I'm vlogging with y'all because when I when I'm doing the Instagram reel, I like to showcase the jazz instrument. But on here, I don't showcase it while I'm getting jazzy because y'all know I'm trying to figure out YouTube regulations, and it seems like YouTube doesn't like that. So but I like to show it off on the Instagram because I tag the company. So when I blow out my jazz for y'all, I hide my instrument. So I'm like, what do I do? I want to do both. And old me, old me would have done two tokes. And called it a day. But I don't need to get that jazzy right now. I'm really trying to pace it. And I think, yeah, it's already been 2 hours since we were here last jazzing. So that's good. One cheers every couple hours. That does change at nighttime, normally. I'm sure we'll take another one together. Another one. Before I edit, because I like to get jazzy before I edit. And thankfully my man's going to start his walking on the treadmill. So I'm going to try to edit y'all then. I know I'm talking about work stuff. Ella, no, don't talk about work. Okay, I think we're going to just try to do both. So this is what I'm going to do. Because I want to showcase too that I'm recording and vlogging. So y'all might not actually see the jazzy cheers, but I'm sure y'all don't mind. My best friend Kiki. Y'all can never see when I show my phone though. Oh, look, she's so pretty. I love her. She deserves everything great in the world. I'll show off. I was like, what was I doing? I got distracted by Kiki. I'll show off, jeez Louise, that I'm vlogging. So that way people are ready for the video. A little promo. And I was just thinking what I should do is I should save my IG reel before I write any of the text on it and post it on YouTube Shorts also and promote that I'm posting tomorrow on there. So that way we're doing both. Big brain. Okay. Gosh. All right. Well, I love y'all. Let's dedicate and put some intention into this cheers. I always feel like I just always say positive mindset. Always. I'm always just like, so I'm trying to think of something like more specific. Put some intention into really being present tonight. Hey, it took me a minute. Sometimes I feel pressure because I'm vlogging, so I'm like, I don't want to pause too long. So, put some just be present, because most of the time I'm like thinking of work, basically, in a nutshell, to simplify it. So it's hard for me to be present a lot and grounded, which yoga helps with that, and breathing, which I forget to do outside of my yoga mat. So I'm here to remind you guys, especially if you don't do yoga, you need to remember to be grounded and be present, because a lot of the times we're usually thinking about the future and what's next, or what should I be doing, or what should I do soon or tomorrow or whatever, right? So let's be present with this intention. And I'm still like stuck on how I want to end this video, because I don't want to end it here. This is, I feel like, not that long of a vlog. My cat's litter box is going off if you guys hear a weird noise in the background. So I really don't know. And now I'm feeling the pressure again because I'm trying to think while we're recording. Okay, please hold just one sec. I gotta brainstorm, and I can't have an audience. All right, I really felt the pressure of y'all watching. Isn't that funny? Not that you guys are like actually here, but I feel y'all here because I'm talking to you guys. So our plan, is we're going to take this jazzy cheers together and be present for the rest of this evening. And we're gonna make dinner, and I'm gonna take y'all with, and we're gonna do that and eat dinner. And then I believe my man's gonna be walking on the treadmill by the time, like soon, because he should be home soon, in the next 15-30 minutes. And like I said earlier, I want to edit my video while he's walking on the treadmill, because tonight we're gonna need the computer, like y'all already know. So, hello, rambling. And yeah, that's our plan. Come along on this crazy ride. Ooh. I'm grateful that y'all love me so much. And I know not everybody loves me, but majority of y'all do. Y'all can try to admit that you don't love me, but you do. That's why you're watching. That's why you're watching. You do love me. You do. You love me. All right, don't forget to, because I'm recording for the IG, so this cut might be a little weird, but I'm gonna try to bring y'all along with us for this jazzy cheers. So cheers. Enough. God. I just started like recording without. Usually I do the timer, so I was just like, boop, not ready, and I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh boy. Now we're good. Cheers. Cheers. Wow. Wow. That was nice. This is so it's funny. I got some of these, very grateful, very, very grateful. One of my favorite jazz cabbage brands in Arizona is Barrio. They did get like new management, because if y'all know, if you've been following this channel for a while, geez, I can't talk. The jazz got me. I did a podcast, but it did get some new ownership, so they have new cabbage and stuff. So they gave me this jar and another jar when I was at my jazzy event, and it doesn't have like their names on them. and he told me when he was handing them to me, but there was no way. It was happening so fast, and I was like, whoa. And then there was no way for me to remember because I just threw them in my bag, you know. But this one is so good. I love it so much. It just makes me feel energized and awake, more awake. Like I've never felt more awake with a jazz. Usually, their jazz makes me more sleepy, like more chill, really chill, want to go to sleep, especially if I'm laying down. Um, so I love getting jazzy with this one before I'm like ready for cozy time because I don't know. Like I said, I'm just like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm ready for the day. Not, you know, nothing too crazy, but I'm ready. All right, let me post this video and I'll see y'all in the next clip. Goodness. Hammy, say hi, I'm Hamilton. Are you so, oh, you're so handsome. Oh, okay.
A female
Ham's
deer.
trying to jump up where the
Ray,
skeleton
a
is.
golden,
Drop a golden
a
sun.
drop of golden. Me, a name I call myself.
Jeez. Ah. A long, long way to run.
Oh yeah, a long way to run.
So, all is well. I'm doing it so bad. Tiny fall so la ti la.
Do re mi fa sol la ti. They have a TikTok filter.
Drink with
For that.
something bright.
That's what I want to borrow your phone. For the TikTok filter.
What TikTok filter?
It's a do re mi fa sol la ti one.
Oh, like you
wanna
to sing
try
it
it.
right? To sing the notes right or something? I don't know where my phone is. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I also don't think I told y'all, but I didn't have enough chicken fries to feed Minnie and I both, which I'm like sad about, but whatever. I have leftover spaghetti in the fridge that I should eat, so I'm heating up the oven because I'm making garlic bread with it and pork. So, just keeping y'all updated on the food situation. I have Hammy. Oh, you're so handsome. I love you. You just kind of cuddled right up. I'm stuck now. She's trying to do the do re mi. Not getting that right, huh? You can't get it.
I went over it.
She sings so high, she made the ball go over. No! He doesn't like the high-pitched noises. Dang it. I understand him. I don't know if my YouTube's gonna like this. Can I try?
Yeah. Okay, I gotta discard it.
Oh my god. I'm crying. Do, do. Wow.
It's so easy for me.
Do, do. Jeez, it's not that high. Do, re, mi. Okay. Do, do, re, mi. I'm crying. Oh, it went do, re, mi, fa, 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 fa. Hey, do re mi fa sol la. La. I promise I took choir. La. Do re mi fa sol la. It's gonna be so long. Do re mi fa sol la ti. God. Oh my god.
So,
I'm crying so hard.
A female deer. A golden drop of sun.
Okay, that's one where you have to make the ball go through the hole, match the note.
Me, a name I call
And I thought I was gonna kill it.
A longer way to run. Okay, I'm gonna do a different one. Dora.
I'm gonna have to edit this so hard.
Yeah,
okay.
you're gonna have to edit it really hard.
I have spaghetti, pork, garlic bread. I wanted to take a bite with y'all. And he's watching Sam and Cat. My babe's walking on the treadmill. Cheers. And Ham's here too. Alright. See y'all in the next clip. Well, hello. I am back. It's now 6:26 and we're about to get jazzy. I'm like out of breath from walking up the stairs. So ridiculous. I also just ate and I made sure to eat it all. Ooh, drop my lighter. Good thing I've got so many more. So I'm also really full though. But I'm proud of myself for eating the spaghetti and pork because even though it didn't really sound the best, I needed the protein and I needed to eat the rest of that spaghetti and I needed to eat that pork, so needed to be done. I was definitely over having spaghetti and pork though. I'm grateful for the food that I get to eat. Right? We can't forget to do that. I have gratitude all the time. So here we are. We're gonna get jazzy one last time and then I'm gonna edit you guys. So if you're watching still, I love y'all. Oh yeah, you guys commented your favorite TV shows last time and I loved it so much. Okay, let's think of another question. What is a song that you're obsessed with right now? Let me see if I play it on my Alexa, if she'll say the name of the artist. Because I don't remember the artist. Alexa, play the song Red Line on Spotify.
Red Line by Jordy Kiefer from Spotify.
Jordy Kiefer. Oh man, it was really hard to pause it because I know I can't play only but a snippet of it. Oh, it's so good. So check that one out if you haven't heard me play it yet on my live streams. And tell me what song or multiple what songs. I love listening to all kinds of music, and new music is always welcome for my playlist. Always, because I definitely will over listen to a lot of songs. So, but I love just shuffling my liked songs on Spotify and grooving, and it's so random. I really wish Spotify would let me share my liked songs with you guys. And I tell myself I'm gonna make a playlist, but I haven't. And y'all know me when I say I'm gonna do things. That one's way down there on the list of things to do. But I do have a Broadway playlist that y'all can follow that I have in my link. and an ultimate throwback playlist. So those are two other ones that I like to listen to a lot, and I still add to them. So I love all kinds of music, if you can't tell, which is another good thing to do if you feel like overwhelmed or negative. And if you can, I think listening to music really, really helps me, especially to like being able to dance to it or sing along with it. Like if you just need a break, like go to the bathroom at work and just like put a song on, maybe headphones, and just like get it for a second, you know? Like I love my little like dancing, singing sessions that I have often. So, I wish I could show you guys more, but it's hard with the copyright stuff. But y'all see on my stream sometimes. Still working on being myself fully, so I definitely hold back when I'm like singing on live and dancing on live. I definitely like will hold back. Sometimes I won't, but sometimes I will. So working on that. I'm being good at being present so far. I really liked that intention. And I think that's like something that I really want to keep making sure that I actually like think of different intentions when I get jazzy instead of keep doing a positive mindset, because that's always the goal. It's always this, unless I'm having a negative mindset, that shouldn't be my intention, you know? Because I have a positive mindset right now. Why should I have to put more intention into it? So, let's think of a new intention now because I have some jazz. I would love to, of course, keep being present because I need to work on that every day. But we're going to add to it. Let's say to really listen. That could be another one. Like when my mini's talking or my man's talking, sometimes I get overwhelmed and they'll both talk to me at the same time and I'll be doing something like editing my video or replying to a comment or whatever, right? But sometimes I get bad at not fully giving them my attention and listening. So there's something else now. Okay, now we can get jazzy. I love y'all so much. I wish I could keep chatting with you guys because y'all know me. I could do this forever because I just love y'all so much and love chatting with y'all and all that jazz. We get to go through a lot of good mindset, train of thought stuff together, which I like. It's a fun part of being able to say my thoughts out loud. And it's kind of like to myself. I guess this is kind of like my journaling. 'Cause I don't like journaling. I don't like being like writing my day or what I did. And it's just never been for me, just as of right now. Not that I'll always put it down. I would love to maybe one day get into it. But this is kind of like that. Kind of like y'all, kind of like my diary. I'm talking to the internet, but we're so small over here too. It's nice. Like I don't stress about crazy edits or talking really fast or it's just chilling and we're vibing and yada yada yada. Let's get jazzy so we can chat just a little bit longer after the jazz. Got a good bowl packed here. So if you're getting jazzy with me, cheers. Even if you're not, cheers, love you. Make sure you put your intentions in while you're getting jazzy. It really, really does help. Okay. Ooh. That one was... I'm not even done. That was half of it. I have a mix of the wake up, feel good jazz and some of the sleepy jazz. So should be a nice combo to focus now on editing y'all as quickly as I can. And I think in another video, I kind of talked down the editing process because it is kind of a lot. Because I've been trying to get better at actually going through and trying to cut out pauses and moments where it's quiet, and if I'm coughing, I have to cut it out, or if I get too loud, I have to cut it out. And I know in this vlog, I showed Minnie at some point because she was in the video when I was doing the TikTok. So it does take a good couple hours of editing. I don't know why I'm like, editing's always so. Nah, it does take a little time. So I have to give myself credit sometimes. I know it's not the best and I can always get better. But that's the thing with me doing everything myself is like, sometimes I used to focus really hard on some things that it was just like, I need to know the basics and then keep learning all the other stuff that I gotta learn because I'm doing a lot of it on my own, which includes like editing and recording and posting and all that jazz. So I remember one time I used to like, there was one day I spent the entire day like really doing editing research, like full in, like trying to learn this program and all this crazy stuff into editing that I apply the basic stuff now. I don't apply the crazy advanced stuff now. So, you know, like I would forget that I'm like, I don't have to be a pro at everything. And I definitely became a pro at live streaming because that was what I did for a good majority of the beginning of social media. But I also did, I like that TT like brings up old videos now. I get to watch them, and I don't post them often, but it shows like I really did record a good amount throughout these almost 4 years, almost, which is crazy. And I've had people following me for that long, which is crazy. Like, I love that these friendships that I'm building and everything I've learned, and there's definitely a lot of lessons I've learned over these years. So just don't forget, like, you don't have to be a pro at everything in life, and be kind to yourself. Please don't forget to be kind to yourself. I spent a good part of my life not being kind to myself, so that's why I say it quite often to you guys. So let's finish this jazzy cheers together. Feeling really good. Hope y'all are too. Nice. Nice little finish there. Big hugs for my boos. So grateful for y'all. So grateful for everything. I do have to get going. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna start editing so that way I have y'all posted for the morning. But love y'all so much. Don't forget to like the video too, especially if you got here this long. And if you're not subscribed and you got here this long, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you did everything, if you just watched and you fell asleep, I love y'all so much. Okay, I gotta go.